Hey there, Stampers. My name is Sherry Roth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Alberta, Canada, and I'm here to share a simple Christmas card with you using the beautiful Snowflake Splendor suite from the August to December 2020 mini catalog. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So this one, it happens to be a congratulations card because I made it for my team to congratulate them on some accomplishments last month, but we are going to make this same card and just convert it to a Christmas card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we are going to need a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures, I'm using thick Whisper White, that measures 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. That's going to be our card base. And then I've taken a piece of Whisper White cardstock, so just the regular Whisper White, and I've gone ahead and run it through using the Winter Snow embossing folder, which is part of that Snowflake Splendor suite. And this piece measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. That is going to get mounted onto a piece of balmy blue cardstock that measures 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. So I'm giving you all the measurements here, but I will also have them in my blog post, which I will link in the description below, so you can use that as a reference. This suite is so beautiful. I'm a huge fan of snowflakes. I knew that as soon as I saw it that it would be a collection that I would pick up, and I love it so much that I've got an event on October 24th focused just to this suite. So I will be creating 10 projects over the course of the day using this collection, and I'll link the page where you can find more information on that event below. If you sign up before October 11th, 2020, I am sending you 6 card kits free, and those are 6 of the 10 projects that we'll be making that day. Okay, so I've popped this up using dimensionals. That's just going to go right in the center of our card base. Now this is a great card to mass produce. You can easily make this card, several of these cards. Okay, and the other thing that I've done is I've taken a piece of that beautiful balmy blue glitter paper that is also part of that collection, and I've used the So Many Snowflakes dies. I've used this one here, this snowflake right here. Oh, hang on, no, it was this one, this snowflake right here. And I've cut that from that balmy blue glimmer paper. This, I'm just going to use a little bit of multi-purpose glue to adhere this into the corner of my card front. Because there's texture on there, you just need a minute for it to set. Okay, so I'll set that aside, and then we're going to do a little bit of stamping. All right, so I've got a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I'm choosing a greeting. I was looking for a greeting that would be small to go across the snowflake. And there is Happy Hanukkah, but I don't need Hanukkah stamp sets. That would work really well across there, and everything else is just a little bit too large. So I went and looked in my collection, and I found this Happy Christmas from the Warm Hugs stamp set. So I'm going to stamp that greeting using some Highland Heather. So the color combination for this card is Balmy Blue and Highland Heather. So I'm just going to stamp that on there. And then I've gone ahead and I've fussy cut it. Didn't think you'd want to watch me fussy cut that. And I've popped it up using some dimensionals. So I'm just going to peel off the backing. And that's going to get popped up right across the center of the snowflake. Oh, we need to move it a little bit further this way. There we go. And then I'm going to take some of our adhesive backed snowflakes. Now these are not part of that collection, but they are in that same mini catalog. Just use my paper piercing tool here, or my take your pick tool, to pick off a few of these. I love these little snowflakes. They're so pretty. They're iridescent, so depending on how you look at them, they're different colors. And it's nice that they're adhesive backed, so you don't have to worry about getting glue all over your fingers and making a mess. So I've got 3 of those on there. Okay, so now that's the outside of the card. You could leave it at that, but let's add a greeting on the inside. So I went back to this Snowflake Wishes stamp set, and I love this greeting. May your season sparkle. So let's open this up, and we'll stamp it in, let's stamp it in Highland Heather. Right in the center. And then I'm going to use Balmy Blue and just add a couple snowflakes. So this one, this larger one, actually maybe let's do it in the corner. I'm going to grab a scrap piece of paper. Oh no, let's add one here. We'll do one there, one down here. And these have kind of like a variegated look, so they're not a solid image. I love that about them. And then this one I'm going to stamp off. And just stamp a few of these on here as well. Okay, so there's the inside of our card. And then let's do the envelope flap. This time I'm going to use this image, which is this one right here. It's kind of a cluster of smaller snowflakes and some snow on there. And I'm going to stamp all over in various directions here. Just kind of cover the envelope flap. So if you're mass producing this card, this might be a step that you want to skip, or maybe not. It just depends on how much time you want to invest in it. But it really does add to the card having a stamped envelope. So I'm just kind of positioning this so I can kind of fit it in all, as many of the grooves as I can. Oh, that one might be a little bit tricky. There we go. So now we have a pretty envelope flap as well. So that probably took us less than 10 minutes to create this beautiful Christmas card with a matching envelope and even decorating the inside. So this really is a quick and easy card. So I will have a full list of all of the supplies that I used and links to my online shop in the description below, and as well as a link to the blog post with the measurements and the upcoming Snowflake Splendor mini creative retreat. All right, so thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.